Well, I finished my auto-tune yesterday. Now we're going to proceed. Let's look down through this. I did not do anything yesterday but the auto-tune and my video about it. The video wasn't that great, but haven't made any of those in a while. I need to get some stabilization on my hat cam and my hand cam. I'm just looking down through this as I talk to see there are just a few things in this page that we need to do. I got up this morning. It's nice and warm today, and there's not a breath of wind again today. But I did not dig like a bandit like I normally would last night to get ready to do something today. I haven't even gotten crazy this morning to try to do something at all today. I'm still just taking it easy. I did think last night, the Nano Talon has been auto-tuned twice. It's basically ready to go for testing on lithium-ion batteries at this time. And then there's 7 more that need to be maidened. I should just go out and fly the Nano Talon. Have some fun today. But no, I didn't even start doing everything to get that going. I just thought it would be me rushing around doing stuff that don't need to be done today. I really more need to take it easy. So I'm just going to keep doing these videos on the Chimera and finish the Chimera when I do. The bummer about that is tomorrow may be the last good day for a while. Then it turns off cold again. They're even talking about snow this weekend. Auto-tune didn't fill for me. Normal aggression worked. I didn't really have any problems. Did have some problems with the data flash log. I couldn't find these. Now, progress messages are sent during these phases are sent to the ground control station and recorded in the data flash logs. Well, I didn't have my ground control station connected because I couldn't get Crossfire Mavlink to connect. So I just said to heck with it again. I'm going to have to work on that. I haven't really worked on that with the Chimera. I have with other platforms, but I need to get back into that and make specific steps for that. So I didn't find most of this in the logs, but I did record the OSD during the flight, and I saw all of this going on in the OSD. So I'm just going to say it's good. Let's see there was one thing in here. Where was it? After you have a good tune, you may wish to increase ATC throttle mix max, is what it looks to me, to 0.09. The default is 5. To increase prioritization of attitude control over throttle. This can reduce the pitch overshoot sometimes seen if in alt hold if the vehicle suddenly slows after performing fast forward flight. Well, I haven't seen that. Don't think I should do it just for kicks and grins. It says I may wish to. I guess that means you may not wish to. This can reduce the pitch overshoot. I haven't seen that yet. Yesterday, when I was moving it around the sky and alt hold, I When I got ready to stop, I was just pulling back on the stick and stopping it the way I always have. I didn't let the sticks go and let it stop itself. Maybe I should do that, but I really don't think that is going to make a whole lot of difference in the tune. Let's see. Yeah, I can see that. In this situation, wind catches under the propellers, providing lift, but also disturbs the vehicle's attitude, leading to a conflict between throttle and attitude control. The danger in increasing this parameter's value is that if the rate gains are later raised so high that the vehicle oscillates badly, it may be difficult for the vehicle to descend. Well, I don't think I would increase those rates. I wouldn't have any rate gains. Because it will prioritize trying to correct the attitude oscillations and never reduce thrust sufficiently. Yeah, I saw some of that in the flame wheel. I'm going to wait to change this until I see what it's doing. And the rest of this is just FYI mostly. I can't find these ATune and ATDE Autotune details messages, but I'm not going to worry about that too much. So that pretty much takes us down out the Autotune area. And then the next we get into setting the input shaping parameters. Now this has more to do with just setting some rates. I think this is more personal preference. Copter has a set of parameters that define the way the aircraft feels in flight. This allows the aircraft to be set up with a very aggressive tune but still feel like a very docile and friendly aircraft to fly. The most important of these parameters are, I'm not going to read out these, the desired maximum yaw rate, the maximum lean, pitch rate acceleration, roll rate acceleration, yaw rate acceleration, aircraft smoothing time. Don't understand that one particularly. Time to achieve 63% steady state pitch and roll attitude. Multiply by 3 to determine how to achieve steady state attitude. Time to achieve 63% steady state yaw rate. Multiply by 3 to determine time to achieve steady state rate. You know, I don't really understand all of these. I think it's just tuning how fast the thing does things. I don't think it's really pertinent to how it flies. I think it's sort of up to the person to come back and change these if they see things in the craft they don't like. Autotune will set these parameters to their maximum based on measurements done during the Autotune test. They should not be increased beyond what Autotune suggests without careful testing. That's why over here I didn't see that I was going to be changing any rates. Anyway, looking down through this, this is all, to me, tuning it to the desires of the pilot. Now this is aerobatic aircraft, should keep whatever. For pilots wanting to fly acro, I don't. The following input shaping parameters can be used to tune the acro feel. I'd like to fly acro, but I'm going to get everything else done first, and I'll probably fly acro on a little cheaper platform than this. So that brings us to the end of that one. Now we're over into tuning. Some of this stuff over here you get sent here from other places, and then you have to go back. So we've already been here. This is where we talked about it, setting the channel 6 value. Then the next thing here is the gyro noise, which we actually came to when we were doing our notch filters. This is notch filter setup, type 1, type 2, type 3, type 4. This is the analysis of setting up those notch filters. We've been here. This is the advanced in-flight setup of the type 4 notch filters. This is how notch filters work. This is how you do it on a traditional helicopter. This is measuring vibration. This is definitely someplace we can come into next. So I'll be doing this step. I've already sort of done it because I wanted to see what it was. You might have seen me looking at this information in an earlier video before I started the tuning. I wanted to see what the vibration was. Then after that, we'll be setting the hover throttle, doing the auto trim. That will pretty much take us out of the build. There's not really much after that. Some information. Guidelines about flying indoors. That is it. Then they start talking about if problems occur. But that's if problems occur are outside of these two red sections here, which are something that you have to do. This section, this is informational. The configuration part here is not. And then the first flights and tunings here, they want you to go down through these. And we're actually to this right here, and this video will finish up the other things I wanted to say about the auto tune. So I'm going to go on today looking at this vibration. I don't know if I'll fly in the backyard, front yard. I probably won't go to the field just because I am still taking it easy today. Okay, guys, thank you.